I mean, I even told my bandmates, I was like, I don't even care if I missed every single note. It was just fun to get back out and perform and
Yeah.
actually perform my own stuff. And
Can't have relationships with none of you bitches. Ain't no time for love when I'm in love with them digits.
What's good? It's your boy OG Illa, and I'm interviewing Robbie Russell on the Music Shop. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I can't complain. How you doing?
Not bad, man. So I remember performing with you, I think once or twice, but in particular, I remember us performing together in Virginia Beach. It was
Yep.
yeah, it was a few years ago. Were you still living in Virginia then?
Yeah, I was still in Virginia. I went to Virginia Tech, so I would just kind of come home and perform
Okay.
there while I had the chance. Those were some of like my first ever shows.
Yeah, you killed it though. I remember everybody really liking what you were doing. That was when I didn't have glasses, and everybody said that you were the better looking twin. So that
Hey, it's beard now, man. It finally came in, so of
hey
course,
man,
man.
hey man, you know what I'm saying? It was a struggle, but it got here, yeah.
Oh,
um,
yeah, just
so
appreciate
you
it.
said you went to Virginia Tech. Did you graduate?
No, so I went to Virginia Tech for like a year and a half, and then I
Okay.
transferred to Belmont in Nashville, which
Okay.
is why I'm here now. Yeah, I was not a fan of Tech. Great school, but just not what I needed for music and all that.
Yeah, yeah. It's not a lot going on out there. Not a lot
Exactly, just a lot of cows and open fields, you know.
going on. So when you transferred to Tennessee, did you go to a school specifically for music?
Yeah, so Belmont like specializes in music business. So that's
Okay.
basically what I did. I transferred here, took music business classes, and then just pushed my own music, you know.
Yeah, man, and you've been doing a great job. I know I've been keeping up with you a lot lately. So let's uh let's kind of talk about that. As you transitioned into like doing music, as obviously for your education, do you feel like that had like a major effect on like the quality of music you were putting out, and like did it make you a better musician?
I don't necessarily think it like helped with my music. I think moving to Nashville in general really kind of helped me
Okay.
grow as an artist and like with my writing, just because moving from Virginia where I had home, friends, all that, and then moving to a new state where I had no connections, knew nobody, it really kind of helped me learn more about myself
Mhm.
and really kind of perfect my songwriting.
Absolutely. And kind of made you have to network because you didn't have those like old relationships to rely on, really.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it really just kind of forced me out of my comfort zone and like it helped me grow more than I think I've ever grown in my entire life. So
As somebody who has been watching you, man, I can totally agree, man. You've come. I mean, don't get me wrong. I liked your music then, but yo, like you just really come out your shell, and you've got your own personality now, and like you've really developed yourself as like a whole package.
I
Um,
appreciate that.
yeah, absolutely. So, um, we touched on school a little bit. That's all great and everything, but like we've been dealing with COVID for the past year. Yeah, a little bit over a year now.
Yeah.
How is that
I
kind
can
of like? Go ahead. My bad.
I was just gonna say I cannot believe it's been an entire year since this shit hit. Like
And it doesn't seem like there's any end in sight, man. It's crazy.
I
Um,
know.
so how do you feel like you've been dealing with that? You know what I'm saying? And how has that affected your music?
So I'm not gonna lie, that probably majority of 2020, I was in a rut songwriting wise, just had no motivation to record, to write, to do really anything. Like I was very thankful to have my girlfriend at that time because if I were just stuck in my studio apartment at that point, I think I would have just lost it. But
Yeah.
no, I mean, I think it kind of set me back a little bit, but I already had so much stuff already built up, written, recorded, and all that. So I was able to just send that out, get it mixed and mastered, and then kind of plan from there. So I really think 2020 with Corona hitting and all that was just like a learning experience for me and being able to just sit back and kind of plan more rather than just kind of drop song after song, hoping something hits.
Yeah, and I seen you did a socially distanced show. How did
Yeah,
you like that? How did you, it sounded good. How did it go?
I appreciate that. I thought it went really well. Like, of course, here in Nashville, socially distanced isn't necessarily too socially
Yeah.
distanced. I mean, they of course limited the amount of people coming in, but I mean, the place packed out for COVID regulation and like how many people they could have in. And I mean, I even told my bandmates, I was like, I don't even care if I missed every single note. It was just fun to get back out and perform and
Yeah.
actually perform my own stuff and basically be the front man with my own band because I've never performed with a full band doing my own original stuff. So,
Yeah.
bro, it was a fantastic experience, and I'm very excited for more shows.
And you met your band while you were at school in Tennessee?
Yeah, so I basically texted one of my friends from Belmont and I said, "Hey, you're always looking to be in a band. Can you help me find some people to be in it?" And he literally texted me and said, "Give me 2 hours." I shit you not, within 20 minutes, this man texted me back and said, "I got a band."
Oh my
And I
God.
was like, all right. So it was him, TC, my bro, Chris, and then two other guys from another band, Scott and wow, am I really James?
Yeah,
Wow, I really
it's
just
okay. Sorry, I put you on the spot. It's all good.
no, it's all good. But no, so I mean, great guys. I mean, we maybe rehearsed for like a month and a half before the show, and they even said they're like, this is the most confident I've been about a show because typically they get show requests maybe 2 weeks out and have to learn new songs for other people. But
Yeah.
like we really nailed it down probably 3 weeks in, and then just kind of had 3 more weeks to kind of experiment and practice a little more to make sure that everything was perfect for the show.
Okay. So what kind of instruments are they playing?
So we got my boy Scott on the drums.
Okay.
We got James on guitar, TC is on the bass, and then Chris is on keys.
Okay. That's awesome. Yeah, that's a full sound right there. That's really cool.
Exactly. I mean, that's all you really need to.
Yeah. So before we get into your own music, because I noticed that you said I got to perform my own music. Let's talk about what you've been doing on TikTok, man. You've been killing it on TikTok, bro. So what made you start remixing people's songs and kind of like, getting into that to that bubble right there where you've been like, like I said, you've just been killing it.
So I got to give the credit to my brother and my girlfriend because they had both been telling me for so long, like, oh, do remixes, do that, like post these covers. And I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. I want to focus on my own. But
Yeah.
I mean, with COVID and everything, I wasn't really in a space to write my own stuff. So I was like, you know what? I mean, while I already have the idea from someone else, let me just kind of expand on it from my own perspective.
Yeah.
And go from there. And then I just started putting the videos out, weren't doing well. And then all of a sudden one night I just woke up maybe like a week after I posted one of my remixes and it popped.
Which one was that?
It was the Lemonade remix. So I posted it like the week before. It literally got maybe like a couple hundred views, like nothing serious.
Which Lemonade? Was it Beyonce's Lemonade or Gucci's Lemonade?
No, Lemonade by Internet Money.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's cool, man.
Yeah, I've been trying to find ones that are doing well on TikTok right now to remix to make sure it's relevant. But yeah, all of a sudden woke up one day and it shot up to I think like 250,000 views just overnight, and I was like, what is happening? And then I already had a couple other remixes lined up, put those out, and then it wasn't until my Holiday remix, Holiday by Lil Nas X, when I put that out. That's the one that really blew up. Like, I think I probably gained like 3/4 of my followers just from that. Like,
that's crazy, man.
It's insane. And that was my first one to hit 1 million views. So,
okay. So you've gone viral a few times. And that's really cool. My favorite one personally is the core of that one. Like, I honestly feel like he's dumb if he just doesn't make that the remix. That one, you killed that one.
Bro, I like that one too. And that one didn't necessarily do well, but I mean, you can never tell with the internet. It really just depends on.
Yeah, man. It's a lot of circumstantial shit, man. But I love that one. I still replay that one. So yeah, I don't know if you get views every time somebody looks at it, but I know you've gotten some views from me.
I appreciate that, man.
Already, bro. So have you seen a direct correlation from people watching your TikTok videos and you going viral to like people supporting your own music now?
So yes and no. Like it's like a very small percentage. And I mean, luckily I've still been able to kind of run with that. But I mean, I think before I started doing these TikToks, I was maybe at like 8.8K followers on Instagram. And I basically from TikTok and doing those remixes, I'm now at like 11.3.
That's all right. That's all
So
right.
definite growth, a lot of new followers on like SoundCloud, Spotify, all that. So it's definitely helped me out a lot. But I think I need to keep going with it. I need to
Yeah, you gotta keep building,
so
man.
that I don't
Yeah.
lose that momentum.
Shout out your girlfriend and shout out your brother, man. They put you onto some gems, man. That's dope to have people in your circle like that.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, and yeah, I mean they'll love getting this shout out too. So finally,
I told you so. I told you. So yeah, man, we let's dive into your project and kind of like talk about that, because as a musician, it's always cool to do these things for TikTok and social media and whatnot. But like, obviously it's really special for us as musicians to like talk about our own stuff. So
yeah,
let's talk about it. You have a new project out called Cupid's Target. It's an EP, right?
yes sir.
Yes, sir. And you had the video for 80 out.
Yeah, that I put that out with the single on March 5th.
Okay, cool. And how do you feel like the response has been from that? And you want to tell us a little bit about the project and what it means to you?
Yeah, so I think the response has honestly been pretty good. Like it's still like a little bit lower. I'm starting to push it more with on podcasts and everything.
Yep.
But Cupid's Target is essentially, I wrote those songs back in 2019. I was in like a really dark space, like not really knowing where I was going to go in life because I was about to graduate, all this, a lot of personal things going on. So it's really just me putting my feelings into this project, saying, all right, I'm going to focus on me. I'm not going to put this aside for anybody. It's my time now. Like it's not, Cupid needs to go somewhere with that. He can't get me right now, but and ironically enough, he did get me because I'm in a relationship now, but
hey man, love always wins. So are you handling all of your rollout and your videos and everything like that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm basically 100% independent at this point, aside from like the people I work with, like other artists and people to help me with the music videos and all that. But hey, I mean, everything else, no management, no agent, nothing, no one helping me. Just
because I really like the visual for 80. I think that with the aesthetics that you're putting out and the music, they go very well together. So you seem to really understand your brand pretty well, and I think that's important, and a lot of independent artists could learn from that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit more like what goes in that process of you like not just making the song, but like putting together the whole package, like the whole rollout and everything?
Yeah, so I mean, basically like compiling the EP, when I wrote all these songs, it was all around the same time and all kind of had that like the same feelings that I was feeling at that time. So I was like, you know what? These all flow together so well. Like I want this to be a project to where, I mean, you still have the standout songs like 80 or No Relationships or Bloodshot, but to listen to it as a whole, it really flows well with the transitions and just the actual content itself. But once I had all that done, I knew I wanted to shoot a music video for 80. I was like, I know I want to do that. That needs to be the start of this rollout. Like I need to put the video out, let people know that this project is on the way. So I linked up with some guys and super cool guys. They're the Upstate Sound. They're here in Nashville, but I already had the idea. I found the location, everything like that. So they basically just helped me record it and chop it up and do their work. And once I had that, I knew, all right, I want to put this out. And then shortly after, roll out the EP so that people can consume it like around the same time. And also so I don't lose that momentum of dropping a single. So
absolutely. So I have a question for you now that, we've been talking a little bit. How is Nashville, which is like really big for like country music and, you know, a little bit of rock in there as well, but like, you know, mainly country. How were you like able to like draw inspiration and get these guys to tap into what you're doing as like a, you know, R&B artist essentially?
Yeah. So, I mean, honestly, from the people I've found here in Nashville, essentially everyone is against country music. Like we might live here, but it's like everyone, you ask, oh, what's your favorite type of music? It's anything but country. So
That's crazy. Okay.
yeah. And that was actually the show that I performed. It was part of a series literally called Everything But Country. So I was like, I fit in that perfectly. That I'm gonna kill this.
Yeah, that's great.
But
So do you like country music though?
I grew up on it and I'll listen to some of it, but I'm never really just like, oh, let me put on some country. Like if it's on in the background or someone else is playing it, I'll vibe with it, but it's
Okay.
definitely not my first choice.
Okay. Yeah, it's not my first choice, but I actually love country music. That's something people don't know about me. I grew up on it, like you said. My mom played it a lot. You know, she was young when she had me, so I had heard a lot of Shania Twain and Reba McEntire and stuff like that. So that's really cool. Besides the people you work with, though, is there like a big country influence out there in Nashville?
Oh yeah, I mean, there's a huge country influence. Like, of course, you go down Broadway and it's nothing but cowboy boots and the cowboy hats, and it's you definitely have its concentrated areas for country, and that's like the overall vibe. But you still find those small little markets almost that promote other types of music. Like I've met a lot of people actually here that do the same style of music as I do, or a little more on like the R&B, like old school R&B style, rather than like the kind of
Modern.
like modern R&B that I do right now. But yeah, I mean, you just kind of find your little pockets around here of people to work with, and I mean, you'll always be able to find basically any style of music here.
Yeah, that's dope, man. That's really dope. So what's next for you, man? Like you got the Cupid's Target project out, you got the 80 video out. You know, you said you're gonna continue to build on TikTok, but like what's next for like you personally?
Me personally, man, I'm about to put together this coffee table I just got. No, but I'm gonna expand more on Cupid's Target. I already have a deluxe version of it planned out.
Okay.
Got some lyric videos for it, so hopefully gonna put those out sometime. Damn, it's already April. Yeah, sometime this month.
Comes quick, man. Yeah.
Bro, time just flies.
Yeah.
It's not real anymore. Time is just a figment of our imagination. But yeah, I mean, just continue to expand on what I've kind of created with Cupid's Target and this new style for me, and keep trying to kill it on TikTok, keep building some more so I can grow a more authentic fan base from that. And yeah, just try to survive COVID and find inspiration somewhere out there.
That's awesome, man. Do you plan on traveling anywhere else to work on music, or, you know, tapping in any other markets since you've already kind of established yourself in VA? You've now, you know, built something up in Nashville. You know, is there any plans to like hit another market anytime soon? Or are you just going to kind of, you know, build where you are right now and then kind of expand later?
Yeah, I mean, I of course, I work in Atlanta a lot, so
Okay.
I have a lot of connects there, a lot of people. So I have family there. I'm there pretty often. So I have a couple of people I work with there. Definitely going to start trying to find shows there since it's not too far from Nashville.
Yeah.
And then got my boy Denuzo out in LA right now, really doing his thing with producing. So hopefully once things start to roll out more for him, like go out there, link up with him and try to build on some of his connects as well, and just continue to grow and continue to expand on my pocket of music that I found.
Yeah, no, that's really dope, man. And you know, there's no set way to do this, man. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody thinks there's some cookie cutter way to like, you know, to build this music. And as you've seen, as you've gone through your journey, you know, as you stumbled upon a TikTok thing, as you continue to develop your sound, you're gonna find different ways to like, you know, maneuver and continue to grow. Is there anything else you want to say before we hop off of here?
I mean, I really appreciate you hitting me up and wanting to do this, man, and helping me kind of promote my music and myself as an artist. Like it's definitely awesome to have people like you who want to help other artists. I mean, you're an artist yourself, but to also help promote other people's stuff. I mean, I really appreciate that.
Yeah, man. I wish I could, take all the credit, but the music shop, that's, kind of what we built up with the team, is like, we really want to shed light on other artists and really show the talent that's out here, especially in the indie, in the indie industry. But no, I'll stay straight up, man. I'm a fan of what you're doing. Like, I've been a fan since, we performed together. I think we performed together even before that, and I really liked your music. And just to see you grow and develop and become like this artist that you are now, man, I'm watching. I'm hoping big things happen for you.
Hey, I really appreciate that, man. I'm fingers crossed too. Something big happens within the next year or so, and
yeah,
we can hop on more of these calls and we can talk about more of that growth.
Absolutely, man. So this is I'm OG Illa. This is the music shop, and this is my man Robbie Russell.
Yes,
make
sir.
sure y'all go check out that Cupid's Target EP, and if you haven't, go watch 80, the music video. And if you haven't, man, go check this man out on TikTok right now. He's going crazy on TikTok. But yeah, everybody else, tune in, and we'll be back for some more, man. Mad love, yo.
I think I'm truly lost in this music. So if